Well, we here.
Yeah.
Finally. I know I have to reschedule and different things, but you know, stuff happens in due time when it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what's been going on with y'all?
A whole lot of music and work.
Matter of fact, tell the people who y'all first.
My name's Zulu. I'm from East Texas. I'm actually from Longview, Texas. I'm an artist, DJ, engineer, father of 4, God-fearing man. God is trying to make the best out of what God gave me, you know.
Yeah.
Then I got my manager right here. She tell y'all who she is.
I'm Eshia Rae. I manage Zulu. I also own Connect the Culture, which is a networking, advertising, and marketing company.
Yeah.
I do a lot of different stuff, but like right now, I pretty much took Zulu under my wings. Whereas his biggest goal is getting to this music and getting these memes. Mine is building the foundation. So I'm working on a lot of development, trying to get him ready for what's to come. I ended up like running into him. Well, I've been knowing Zulu for a while, but I actually ended up hearing like his music one day online. And a lot of people don't. What a lot of people don't know is, you know, when I was in college, I actually interned for Interscope and Def Jams.
Oh, okay.
So I actually had been in the industry, you know, on a different level, and I was pretty much like shadowing one of my uncle's closest friends, who's still a part of Def Jams right now. He works all of the radio and stuff in Dallas.
Okay.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot about what to do. I learned a lot about what not to do. At that time, you know, the truth of the matter is, you know, where I was at in life, you know, being a female, I'm gonna say being a female in the industry is hard enough. So, you know, I had to make a decision to kind of step back and set my foundation first. That way, the next time I came, you know, I approached the industry in any way, I would be ready. So I kind of got out, you know, got my degree, got stuff like that taken care of, and my plans wasn't to start back messing with music or do anything like that. That was not my plan. My focus at this time had been focusing on Connect the Culture and trying to build that platform, because that alone is coming with a lot, you know. Exactly. It takes a lot to run a business, but sometimes when you have a calling, you can't ignore it, you know.
Right.
I feel like there's been a few times God that kind of knocked, you know, he done brought me to some doors, and I'm like, oh, you know. But when I heard him, it kind of hit me a little different. You know, it was one of those situations to where it's like I can't not say nothing. I can't not, you know, acknowledge the fact. You know, even if I just acknowledged him alone and left it at that, like I just could not, you know, move past his video and not say anything.
Right. Now, just to stop you right there, we gonna get further into that. Mm-hmm. But I want to ask y'all about something now. You live in Dallas, right? Yeah. And you live in East Texas, or you live?
I'm recently moving to Dallas right now.
Okay, so you moving to Dallas? Yeah. The hot spot right now.
The hot spot, actually.
Too hot.
Damn. So what's y'all's take on what just happened? You know, with Mo3 getting murdered, then turn around, then Boosie gets shot in the leg. You know, I
look at it like this. I'm from that type of streets, and it's really a learning lesson for people like me, as an upcoming artist from the streets. It's a tragedy because Mo3 was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like how my music is, how my music is, and how his music is. Like I kind of followed that wave, no cap. So for a guy like him around from my state, a great guy that did music with family and the same goals I had, to get took away like that and so quick, it taught me a lesson. I'm still learning that lesson, you know, but it was like to me, it was like in the face right there. With Boosie, I kind of didn't understand, because like, this is Boosie, you know. We all grew up to Boosie. Without Boosie, we kind of wouldn't even have these kind of ways we have, to be honest, you know. Yeah. Without Boosie, the South kind of wouldn't be as strong. I mean, not saying he's made the strong, but I've been looking up to Boosie, like, and I know a lot of people from Dallas have.
Yeah. I mean, he's an icon down here.
Yeah, you know? But like I said, it only takes someone don't have nothing going to stop something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I looked at it. But I'm also learning what to do when I get in those positions, with those shoes and stuff like that. I'm looking and I'm observing the King Von situations. I'm looking at everything and watching everything, and it's a learning experience. And I hate that I have to learn like that, you know. So it's crazy though. But it's the world we live in, you know. It's been going on. Artists has been getting killed for a long time. Hip hop artists, they have been getting killed for a long time. I rarely hear about country artists or.
You don't.
I don't hear about those people getting killed. I mean, it's what we bring on ourselves as artists and where we come from too, you know. But I hate it for some people because that's not what they wanted for their lives. They want to get out of that hood and out that struggle. And some people make it out and not that long and they be already killed by someone that's not even trying, you know. So that's crazy though. Rest in peace, Mo3 and King Von. A lot of artists.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, what was the temperature like up there in Dallas? Because you was in the city when this happened.
There's a lot going on. You can feel it.
Yeah.
You can really feel it. I just feel bad about the situations. You know, I'm neither here nor there with the two. You know, I think Mo3 was a really great artist. I've listened to a few trap songs. I've listened to all that. See, my sister, she's real big on, you know, trap and all that. So she keeps up with it. So I kind of hear little things, you know, coming from what she knows, but me, I just, you know, I normally like listen to Mo3 music every now and then. I'm not gonna be one of them people that jump on and be like, oh, I was just this, I was that. I'm neutral, you know. I kind of hate it happened to him. I hate the way it went down. You know, I guess it kind of comes with the territory and all that people, you know, that they was in. But you know, I kind of wish it would have happened differently. I feel like sometimes we get so caught up in the hype. And these celebrities so caught up on all these fans and this person saying this person saying that. And sometimes I feel like sometimes you really can't sit down and talk out your differences. And I feel like in our generation, that's frowned upon as being weak.
Right.
And
right.
And I guess for me, I stay talking to Zulu all the time. I know sometimes I get on his nerves, but the reason why I do it is because what we seen, like, before our eyes, it only gets worse the closer you get to your dream.
Exactly.
And I feel like, you know, when you in that mindset and you in that environment where you want to do better, you got to understand not everybody wants the best for you. So I feel like the stuff that's kind of going on, it's kind of intertwined with a mix of all of that. And I just felt like if they could have just found some sense of it and tried to work it out.
Just imagine.
I wish that would have been.
Just imagine how big Dallas would have been if all three of them.
If all three of them? Yeah.
And I mean, like, that's how also made me look at my friends too, my partners.
Right.
One thing I learned about that is no matter what they say or how they feel about you, things can change very fast. Very fast. From your best friend being the person that putting you under or helping, like, I look at that crazy. And I just make sure I check on my partners every day to make sure I see what their mind frames is. You know, I also eliminate myself from negative vibes. Each have been on me lately, and I'm loving it now. At first, I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Everybody can't go, and with me saying that, that will bring up a lot of problems between me and those people that I used to be with. So I make sure I try to help them too with what their career going on. So, cause I don't want to be the only one, you know, for my city to blow up or getting on and like that, because I'm gonna have all the dogs after me. So I make sure I look at all my partners and I try to motivate them to do the same thing I'm doing. So if anything happened, their mind frame won't be negative. They'll be eating too, you know, and they won't feel like I'm leaving them behind and start a controversy, because that's not something that a lot of artists are not trying to do. In order for me to get to make sure you're good, I gotta make sure I'm good.
Right.
And a lot of people take that as, let's say if I sign tomorrow, let's say if I sign for $1 million tomorrow, they're gonna want that right then. You know, they're gonna want that help right then. But how can I help all these people with this $1 million? $1 million can be spent in 14 days. You know?
Can't.
And let me invest this and let me make more and let me get back to y'all. So make sure all my people are good and make sure all my partners in the past or whoever it was in my life know that I'm not here for myself, but I got to make sure I'm good first to help you out.
You can't help nobody till you help yourself first.
Yeah, that million gonna go quick. Because you got to think, you got the million, you got to pay your taxes, you got your manager, then you probably gonna need a publicist, then you're gonna need, you know, somebody to handle social media because you're gonna be busy, you know, making tracks and making videos. You gotta have videographer, you know what I'm saying? So once you get to deducting this, you probably gonna get yourself a house, get another car.
Who knows?
Shit, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, man, you got the right mindset. So let's get into you as an artist. So how long you been rapping?
Rapping.
Or making music?
Making music since church. All my family is music inclined. I have a sister that sings opera. She's got to go to Germany.
Damn, opera?
Yeah, she sings opera. She can probably make this whole, like she'll put you in cheers. Yeah, I'll let shout out to my sister Pooh.
That's dope.
She plays piano by ear. I grew up in church, choir, drums, theater. I grew up, my grandmother made sure we was in church. The church. You know, I hope it started with a lot of people. I know it did.
Yeah.
But I never was a rapper. I was like, we always freestyle. Where I'm from, we go freestyle and play around.
Right.
I didn't take my music serious until I got my first studio. I was 16. No, I was 17. I did a song before then. I was like 15. I did a song, Mr. Freeze You. And I was just playing around. I got people that got, like my kinfolk Stone, he had a studio. And I took advantage of it, you know, like I go make me some music. But it really started when right after my partner, Tony Bernard Nelson, got killed. I didn't want to be in the streets, so I was trying to find anything to do.
Right.
And I like making music. I love music. I'm a DJ first, too. I started DJing at 16.
Okay.
I downloaded OTS turntables on my sister's computer, and I love.
So you can do all the mixing?
I love music. I just love the music. I listen to all type of music.
Right.
But my partner had got killed, and it kind of scared me out the streets. I could have been that, gangster, blah, 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 just holler. I didn't want to. When they killed my partner, it changed my mind state to get out the streets.
Right.
Somehow. But make sure I'm letting them know that I'm here for y'all too. I don't want to, you know. I made my first song, Tony Nelson Tribute, which I shot a video to, and it kind of, people liking it. So I just started making a little bit more music, and I put it on SoundCloud, and I stopped. I just stopped. It was just like, I was like, I'm through. So I just got back into my DJing because I didn't even like my own music at first. So I was DJing. I've been DJing for like, seriously, I made a business for 2 years straight now. I got into DJ Hollywood. He helped me out. DJ KG.
Shout out to Hollywood.
Hollywood for real. He started my car, if you can say. He started my car. I was a parked car with the DJing. He started my car. I was DJing, and while I was DJing, I was learning music. I always studied Set It Off. I always studied Finito, those songs. And the reason why I studied those songs because when you press play on those songs, the club go crazy. And I wanted that reaction. So I was trying to find ways to make that reaction. Mm-hmm. So I just kept DJing. What would make these people like my music? What do I gotta say? What do I gotta do? Well, me, I never had a lot of money, so I can't talk about the flashy stuff. But I do know people struggle a lot. And I've been struggling for a long time. So instead of me wanting to be the DJ with the club bangers, I want to be the DJ when you're going home, listen to this, you know, because you got to go back to reality.
Yeah.
Because I used to be homeless, going to clubs and DJing. I used to be homeless, going partying. Right after that party, I got to go back to reality. So you can't have crunk songs all the time.
Right.
So I didn't want to do crunk songs. I was sitting in my studio around, I think it was January, February. And it was a prayer. It was a real prayer. Like, I'm very spiritual when it comes. I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual.
I understand.
I make sure I talk to God. And I would ask him, I need help. I'm trying to go harder. I want a better drive. A couple months later, I got this call. And I'm sitting in front of my studio making music, but I'm not even taking my music serious. I got this call, and it was, hello? Eshia Rae. I'm like, Eshia Rae? Golly, that's crazy. In my city, in Longview, Eshia Rae is labeled a celebrity in East Texas. So growing up, going to her parties, everybody want to work with Eshia. Everybody want to come to this party. This is one of the biggest parties in East Texas. I used to want to DJ for, I'm like, man, I got to work with Eshia. Well, she called me, and it was like, dang, that's crazy. She was like, I want to work with you. And I was like, really? You like my music for real?
Yeah.
And she basically was like, she was giving me these points about why she liked my music. And I was like, okay. All right, God, I hear you. So after that, it's like that push, that drive I asked for. Even though like everybody don't realize what a person's doing until they see it, you know. I didn't understand what she was saying at first and what she was trying to do. I graduated, like time go by, I'm learning. I'm getting more stuff. I'm holding my tongue at a lot of things. Cause I'm reckless. I had no parents, no mom, no dad, no grandpa. Like when it's over, it's me. So I get weak-minded, and you know, like the streets, like being from the streets and being weak-minded, it's so easy to do the wrong thing. So I was vulnerable to do a lot of wrong things, and that prayer brought Eshia along. And I've been chilling. I don't carry guns, I don't sell drugs, I don't do none of that gangster stuff. I live my life, try to take care of my kids, try to get farther in life. I can't stay in this type of lifestyle. I have to get better. Some have to give, you know. I lost a lot, so I just feel like I got to keep going. Do something, man. I got to do something.
Right.
And I see what God doing right here, you know. So and I'm grateful and I'm honored to have a person like this because I got people in my own city that know me. They know my heart, and it hurt my feelings, but it don't no more. It used to hurt my feelings that, hey, the people I want in my life, I can't have them. Or the people I wanted to push me, they ain't gonna do that. It's very clear in my city who they want to win, and it's very clear who they don't care about winning. It's very clear to me. But it take people outside of my city. It's like so many people different outside of my city be hitting me up, hey, so, I believe in you. I'm like,
yeah, because there ain't no hidden biases. They just see talent. They just see work ethic.
Yeah.
They see a product that they like.
Yeah.
You know, that's where that outside the city love comes from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. So Eshia, you said you want to work. You hit him up. You want to work with Zulu. So, I mean, there's tons of artists. There's popular artists. There's trap artists. There's artists that got 50, 60,000 Instagram followers. You know, it's so many artists that's out there. So, I mean, what stood out about Zulu and what made you pick him to work with?
When you listen to an artist and you can feel what they saying, that's what makes a difference for me. I listen to a lot of music, and you know, everybody be laughing. They like, man, you always listen to this stuff. I listen to music you can feel. You know, like he said, when you go home, I want to listen to something I can relate to. I don't mean I want to be in my feelings, but I want to be able to listen to something and I can really relate to that. Like you can tell, you can put some music on right now, and you can tell the way I feel by the way I respond to a song. And I was listening to his music, and you can tell that deep down, Petey really got a great heart. He has a great heart. A lot of people, when they see him or they hear him, they see the negativity, they see the toxic energy. I see it too. But beyond that, I also see a person that's talented, number one, a person who genuinely loves everybody around him, and a person who's in pain. He's in a lot of pain. All you gotta do is listen to his music. And, you know, maybe that's one of my downfalls sometimes too, is, you know, I gravitate towards that, you know, I just always like to help. You know, if I feel like I can go make somebody feel better, I'm gonna do that. And I guess when I heard his music, I heard the pain, I felt it by listening to it, you know. And to me, it makes a difference, you know. You hear a lot of artists' music right now, you may feel what they're saying. Well, you may hear what they're saying, but you don't necessarily.
But you don't feel what they say.
Nah, you don't feel nothing they're saying. You know, it's delivery is what I call it. The way that you deliver your music. He delivered it in the way I connected. So, in being so, I hit him up. I think I snapped you, right? I don't know, snapped you.
I think it was Facebook.
I did something.
Right.
Whatever he had going on at that moment, I felt that. And so I went to go listen to some more of his music. I'm like, shit, dude, talented. Like, I see what he got going on. It's gonna take a little work. And I had to ask myself if I could commit myself to that first before I reached out to him.
It's a hell of a commitment.
Yeah. You know, we have our moments, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm here for him. I have a lot of people around me that are just gifted, talented, you know. And I'm not saying I know it all, because I don't. I know a little bit about a little bit. The little I know, I share with the people that I care about, that I want to do better. And I just feel like with him, when I talk to him, the first phone call was to see if there's even a chance. And what I mean by that is, you could talk to people all day, but do they hear you? So I hit him up. I said what I had to say. I didn't talk to Peter for 2 months on purpose. On purpose. Because I said what I had to say, and I stepped back to see if he really wanted to.
See if he was hungry enough to reach back out, and he wanted.
And it was confusing. It was so confusing. I'm like, man, the whole point, I'm like, what she heard? So I just kept listening to my meal, like, what is she hearing? Because I don't like this. And I was like, it got to be something, because it's Eshia Rae. Like, this from my city, like, people, anybody want to work with her, no cap. Like, anybody from East Texas would want to work with her. I've heard artists, hey, how you get with Eshia Rae? Or, man, why'd you? Hey, man, I don't know, man. Like that's why I be telling people, like, if somebody ever mad at me about what I got going on, I didn't never ask for none of this. It's coming to me, like, it's all is just coming.
Because I didn't ask for this neither.
Yeah. No, it's like, it's here.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you know God gave it to you. Like, I'm very grateful though, because at first, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this. At first, the route I was gonna go before Eshia, it was gonna put me back in a low mode, because there's people that know you got a good heart and know they can take advantage of you and dog you out and stuff like that. And I almost went the wrong way, but it's like, there's a lot of things that in my life that goes, it's crazy. My life is very crazy. I go through something bad and I be learning right then. I'll be around somebody and I feel something, I move around, or I hear something, I move around. But my life, I don't know. Like, I don't know how my life is. I don't know what God did. I don't know how it is, but everything is working out.
Right.
And like, God taking away all the stuff I don't supposed to have, and bringing in stuff that I'm not understanding. And I got to sit there and learn it. It takes time though.
You know, man, I had it's been some months back. I had seen you on the live, and I tapped in. I'm always watching stuff. So I just wanted to see what he was talking about, right? And, you know, he was letting out some frustration. I mean, I get it. You know, he was saying, man, you know, you could do this on your own. You could do this by yourself. And I'm thinking like, oh, no, you can't. I'm like, oh, boy, he must don't have any idea. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. But, you know, it wasn't for me to be in the comments, you know. I'm like, let him get it off.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, he eventually get it.
Yeah.
He'll get it.
I have to. Eshia helped me with this too though. I really, like, right now, like yesterday was my breaking point. I gotta leave social media alone, because majority of my problems are coming from social media.
Sometimes you gotta step away from that. I can't, because of what I do. I gotta be on there all the time. But even me, sometimes I just have to, like, man, you know what? I'm just not gonna do any Instagram posts today. There's so much negativity and negative clout chasing and people doing stupid stuff, and you got the black men talk about the black women dogging the black men,
but they want everything to be good for us.
And man,
yeah,
there's a lot of bullshit that goes on there. So sometimes you do have to disconnect. But being an artist, you can't disconnect for too long, because then people start to forget about you, go on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to have a balancing act with that, and it looks like you got somebody to help you balance that.
Yeah.
With Eshia,
and that's for real though, because it be times I get, like, that live stuff, like that, I leave social media alone, because I get very mad and angry.
Yeah,
and I can't think straight, so I be trying to, I don't want to do nothing bad, like, I don't want to mess up in the life, in the streets and stuff like that, because it's easy. It's very easy to mess up, and what I be trying to do, I be like, let me get this off my chest, man, because if I get it off my chest, I'm gonna feel better. So, and that explains a lot of things, because people be like, why do you go live so much? Well, I do got Eshia. I do got a team behind me, but I get very lonely to the point where, like, I don't have no mom. I don't have no dad. People be having these people to go talk to, and then people, like, help them out. I don't have that. I wake up every morning with my children. I got to stay strong for some people.
Right.
I don't have nobody to help me be strong. Now I have somebody that came in, you know, like, they're like, boom, and out of nowhere. So it's going to change. Like, a lot of stuff is going to change. I want to do better. I don't want to be negative.
With that live, you know, it's good, but sometimes you got to be careful too, because you don't know who watching.
Yeah.
Because see, even me, you didn't even know I was even watching it.
Nah.
Ask him how many times I tell him all the time, Petey, everybody, I'm like, bro, there's so many people watching you that you don't know.
People will watch and won't say nothing. It could possibly be a A&R from somewhere. They be like, man, you know what? Oh, this dude too hot-headed. We ain't click.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, it's good to get it off, but you just got to be cognizant at the same time of who could be watching.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, just a tip from me to you.
I'm gonna take that with me for real though.
Yeah.
I like learning. You know,
People always watching.
Yeah.
Media people like me, or just people that want to help you, or people that's looking for a weakness in you to exploit that weakness.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's the latter one. It's the last one, you know?
Yeah. I get that a lot. Like I was telling Isha, before you told me to stop going crazy on live, I was getting those views, 89s. You know, I'm not too mean. I don't have a lot of views yet because I'm just now building myself up.
Yeah, 89 people on live is pretty good.
Nowadays I get on there trying to bring people together and stuff like that. I have like 6 and 8 and stuff.
I know
like
I want to hear that.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. Hey, I'm from Longview. I got these shows in Dallas. They want me to bring all y'all down here. They don't want to hear that, but they want to hear me get into it with one of the artists and stuff like that.
Yeah, they want to hear you know, talk down on somebody, and they want to hear you talk negative. That's society.
I feel like a lot of people are afraid of me too.
It could be that too.
Like not scared of me as
they could be afraid of your potential, of what's going to happen.
I've been peeping and I watch it.
Yeah.
They're like how I was raised. A person will pick somebody over me, and then it'll be I told you so moment. Or a person will look over me, and then they'll come back to me and be like, hey, I should have. And I'm like, I mean, what do y'all not see? Like, is it y'all want to see? Like, I don't understand. And I'll be like, hey, let me do this with you. Let's work together. They'll lie to me. Then you'll see, like, it just be making me mad. And I have to learn that too. That just because I got a good heart, that don't mean he got a good heart.
At the end of the day, though, it's about you.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like sometimes we as people in general get so caught up in what the next man thinks. It should never be that. You know.
It shouldn't.
I feel like at this point, Petey on a good path. He got a good team supporting him. He got people who genuinely want to see him win. Like, there's nobody on this side who hating or who trying to down talk. You can't even talk negative about him to me. I know where he falls short. I know exactly where he falls short.
Right.
And I address it every single day.
Right. So what's the plan moving forward now?
So to like right now we're working towards, we got an event coming up in December.
Okay.
And we have not shared it yet to anybody,
Right.
with anybody. Right now I'm just getting them ready. I'm trying to get them ready. Trying to keep them focused. Working on some music. We got a couple of singles. We got an album we're also preparing for. So, we got a lot in store. Right now, just trying to get ourselves together, keep them level-headed, and really just, like I said, staying focused.
But when I posted his video about, what was that, a couple weeks ago? That it got a lot of feedback.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got the most. I was looking at it. I was like,
I think it got like the most.
Most comments out of from my section.
Which one?
Talking about ish.
Yeah. Yeah, so I posted, and I'm like, okay. Did he have to flash his video or anything? I mean, no.
No.
But
I don't want that.
he had the most feedback out of anybody. And it surprised me. I'm like, God damn, my notifications kept going off and going
on
off.
Instagram.
Yeah. I'm like,
I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
See my videos,
like, okay.
You're not gonna catch me having a flashy video yet. Mine's all about transformation.
Yeah, you don't need it.
I don't want nobody to see me with the stuff yet. I want to build. I want them to see my story. I don't want to be making the crazy music right now, the talk lies and stuff like that. I want them to know that, hey, this boy's struggling trying to get out of his city, man. That's what I want them to know. I don't want them to know that I'm riding Lamborghinis because I don't care about that. Like, even if I do make it, I might have like 2 cars. I don't care about that. I care about my name. My last name I want it to mean something. I don't have a lot of family, so my job right now is to build a dynasty, It's
Start generational wealth.
Yeah. I want my kids to be, I don't never want my kids to go through what I went through. I went through a whole bunch. So my job is to live for them. I have 4 of them, and I love them all. I do whatever for them. And really, I'm sitting here for them. I'm not sitting here for me right now. I'm being honest with you. I'm doing it. I got to do it for me, but I owe them, man. But that's what, like, I lost 4 parents. I lost my mom, my grandmother, my dad, and my grandpa. I just gained 2 girls and 2 boys. It's like, that's, you know, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, I look at it crazy. So, and then if anybody ever think that I don't care about, like, I'm trying to do the best I can, like, the best I can.
I mean, how hard is it for you balancing being a dad and working on the music, being in the music business? Because that music takes a lot of damn time, a lot of dedication.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been the dad I want to be yet. It hurts me every day.
Right.
Every day. My biggest goal is to get my own and get all my kids together at once.
Right.
But right now it's kind of challenging because you know how things go. But at the end of the day, I made a promise, and I guarantee you, probably I ain't gonna say probably next year.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, it's like I be seeing the future too. That's crazy. I'm saying it. I don't care if they think I'm crazy when I'm saying it. It's like I be seeing, like, foreshadowing.
Show futures.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's gonna be crazy to the point where all that pain and stuff is gonna be gone, because the only thing I care about right now is make sure my kids good, and that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You know, a lot of times as dads, we sacrifice a lot of time to ensure their future is good later on.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes people don't understand.
Yeah,
I spend a lot of time on the road doing interviews and doing different things.
Yeah.
But it's to set it up for my daughter, so when they get ready to take this thing over,
it's already good.
Be creating,
they don't have to go through what we have
wealth
to
for them. And they don't have to go out and work for a company unless they just want to.
Yeah.
You can have your own company, and you can run this, and you can hire your people, and we keep this in the family.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I get it. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I'm being a good dad. But then, you know, I know what the end goal is.
Yeah. I know
what the intention is.
Yeah, I know my heart.
You know, I'm not out here being a deadbeat dad. Well, my daughter's with me anyway, but still, you know, but.
Yeah.
But Eshia, since you're such a celebrity in East Texas, where'd you get that from? I mean, what made you so popular?
Doing events.
Oh, so you the event person?
Yeah.
Okay.
It started like, a lot of people ask me like how you get into it. Shit, I don't know. It just kind of happened. I do feel like God be having plans for you even before you know it.
That's true.
And so it kind of started out like my mom had me like in pageants. Believe it or not.
Did you win any of them?
Yes, I won.
Oh shit! There.
It's all good.
I started out in pageants. My mama had me in pageants, and one of the pageants I was in, I had to raise money. You know, and me, I like to challenge myself. I won't call myself competitive because I don't compete with people. I compete with myself.
Right.
And so, you know, when she put me in, I'm like, well, what I gotta do to win it? And they told me, I'm like, okay, well, who won it? Like, who won it before, and how much did they raise? You know, it's like, you know, they raised some rent, like 12 grand or something. Like, how the hell am I gonna do that? You know?
Right.
That was in my mind. You gotta think about it. I'm in high school, you know, and you know, my parents, they do anything for me, but I'm very independent. Like, I like to get things done myself, so I didn't really want to ask them to do it for me. I was trying to find a way to figure it out, and so I kind of went to school, talked to my friends about it, and you know, me and my friends brainstormed a little bit, and one of my friends at the time, you know, was like, "Hey man, you know, you run trade, don't worry about it. You know, throw a party, we can go put these flyers out, you know." Because in the back of my mind, I wanted to do an event, but I was just like, "How am I gonna do it?" You know, and like I said, we just kind of feeding off each other. And I went home to my mom and I told her about it. I said, "Mom, I want to throw an event. You know, my friends said they'll help me, you know, pass out the flyers and stuff like that." You know, I'm just talking to my mama, you know, not thinking that she listening to me. She go book a building for me. I'm like, okay, cool, you know. Got out there, was putting flyers in lockers and leaving them in the classroom, sliding them across the table. Like, I was out here, I was really just doing stuff, and just so happy, man, God blessed me with that. He took one thing and turned it to another. And before you knew it, man, I was just throwing events. I kept going.
I mean, big events. You going to each party? Yeah, I gotta go. Everybody. I mean, if they throw a party while you're throwing a party, you're not gonna make no money. Person. Yeah, you're not gonna make no money.
So besides managing Zulu, I mean, what else you currently doing right now?
I own Connected Culture. It's a newfound, like I said, networking, advertising, and marketing business.
Right.
We do everything, literally. Right now, we're in our development stage where, we're working with, small businesses, trying to see, things that they need. More so on the marketing side. That goes anywhere from, logo designing, graphic designing, we can actually pull their records from social media and see how well or how not well their business is doing. And from there, we can take that paperwork, present it to the owner, let them know, hey, this is where your business lack. This is what the numbers are on Google, on social media. They are true findings. So the findings that we have, we can show you how well you're selling or how well you're not selling. We can show you your competitors in the area. And we can take those findings and sit down with that owner and talk to them about what we can do to help them to increase those sales or to increase their exposure and things like that. Right now, we're just kind of focusing on, working with local businesses. We have a lot of new Black-owned businesses opening up. Yeah. We have a lot of new stores opening up. So, we're praying about it one day at a time. We're taking it one step at a time. And we'll cross some paths with some really, really great people. So, you guys know of any businesses, local businesses that need our help or we want to see what we can offer them, hit me up. Our website is www.connectedculture.com, as well as Zulu's website, which I also developed, is www.zuluworld.net. So anything that they're looking for, they can check us out. Some things you won't see on the website yet, and that's only because we're still creating content and getting the right content on there for everybody, but we do have the services available upon request. So just go check us out, man, see what we offer. Aside from that, I'm still doing therapy. I do occupational therapy too.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm everywhere.
Damn, jack all trades, huh? Army Swiss knife.
I'm everywhere, man.
Man, so what do you think is keeping East Texas hasn't had a breakout artist yet? Like, break it to that next level. What do you think is holding them back? You think it's just
in my true opinion?
Yeah.
My true opinion, and this is not to step on any toes, but I think people lack knowing how to support. That's the God honest truth. Whereas people come to me all the time and they like, man, you doing this, you doing, man, I did that because my city's still behind me, still do.
Right.
There are people that don't support me. There's people who don't like me, but if you ever ask me, I don't focus on that. I don't focus on who don't support me. I focus on who do. One person turns to two turns to three, and I embrace that. I focus on the people that rock with me, and I try to push forward. So when it comes to the music, it's the same thing.
Right.
My biggest thing is even with him, I tell him, stop worrying about who not supporting you. Focus on the people who will. Because once you develop that foundation, eventually people gonna catch on. They're gonna be like, hey, dude, you can sit back and be, this way, that way, or you can hop on together. I feel like when East Texas come together as a whole, we our own unit. That's the truth.
That's
East
true.
Texas can make a big difference. I know because they did it for me.
Right.
So I feel like if people just come together and actually support one another, I literally watch how I support certain people. Certain people I don't know, I just don't know them, but if I know you and I see you doing good things, I'm gonna support you.
Right.
But I'm not the type of person that try to, get back and do this and that. If I'm supporting somebody, they not supporting me, hey, cool, I stand back and keep doing my thing, and I feel like what's going on in East Texas is just division. We divided. If we come together, we will be unbelievably successful. That's the God.
I think it could be another culture like Baton Rouge and New Orleans, that type of
also,
deal. What you think, man?
Because I DJ'd around here, around East Texas. How do a plant grow? Got to nurture it.
Right.
Yeah. Confidence builds character.
Right.
And without confidence, these artists can't be as great as they are. I am an artist too, so I understand what they go through. Let's say if I drop a song right now, and I say the same exact words let's say I drop a song right now, and I'm talking about who knows what, whatever. And Youngboy dropped the same song with the same exact words and same beat. This is the reason why East Texas is not growing yet, because we'd rather go talk to somebody that has nothing to do with East Texas or be up under somebody with East Texas to get the clout than build somebody. Because I watched a documentary, 2 documentaries yesterday, and how so many people got rich. They didn't get rich off of, okay, I'm finna go get under Boosie. I'm finna go get under, no. It was somebody else just like them that they met, and they created from 0 to 100, and they became successful. See, East Texas, I'm from Longview. It's like 90 artists in Longview. And what makes me think, because I'm an engineer also, I be trying to pull everybody in. I drop prices and all that.
Right.
What kills me is everybody wants to rap, but nobody wants to put in the work to rap. They want to, okay, like I be in the studio rapping, they'll come in, hey man, let me get on this song. All right, bet. So it's time to get on this song, it's hesitation, hours. Okay, then we make the song. Let's say we do make the song.
Right.
Okay, let's shoot the video. Oh, no. Oh, let's go perform it. Now performing too, that's another reason. You got a lot of artists that's scared to perform.
They get, it's the only way you gonna
Scared
make
to
it.
perform. Like this is what they think. They think, okay, I got the hot bars. They gonna feel me. My city gonna feel me. I'm gonna drop this video and I'm through. No, bro, because your city is not gonna be the reason why you blow. Your city is gonna be just your city. The people that's gonna get you out there is the world outside your city. See, your city is only at 1%.
Yeah.
You need the world before you come back to the one. You need the world. You don't need the 1%. But yeah, if I can tell any artist from East Texas, if I can help you out, what I would tell you is open your mind. First, what I mean by open your mind is there's people around you that do music too. And I learned through other people. And you don't know you're the best or the GOAT unless you've heard. I would tell you go out and listen and go out and support other artists so you can learn what not and what to do, because as a DJ, I've watched people perform. I watched them get booed. I've watched people come to me, tell me, hey, man, cut that out. But and the second thing I'll tell you to do is basically to get what you want to get, you have to give it out.
Yeah, you do.
You can go down my Facebook page right now. I share so many people. When you go down to some of them people posts, they will not share me. And I don't be tripping no more. I used to. But like I said, you have a good heart, don't mean I have a good heart back. But it be the main ones that's asking me now, hey, what you doing? How you do? Hey man, I mean, only thing it takes is if I give you a brick to help you build this house, make sure you give me a brick too to help me build my house, because how did I get this brick? You know, it came from me. You know, it's supposed to build each other. So if I'm supporting you, you support me back. People want support, and then when it's time to support back, they don't want to do that. And then they get mad when somebody stop. I've happened to me before. I've actually watched myself stop supporting and stop sharing, and as people slow down on me, and I'm like, oh no, let me stop. That's my fault. Let me support them. And I push, and I'm like, okay, boom. But East Texas artists and music, when it comes to that, it's just you can't be a crab in a bucket. It's crabs in a bucket. If this man make it, let him make it. They're gonna want to see what else around him, because the spotlight, the light is not just in one spot, it's spread it really. They think I'm hard, they're gonna want to see who else around me. And I'm not the hardest out of my city. You know, I got my little bro Pete, little brother. Like, these people are great. I'm just a piece of the pie, you know? But once the world get a chance to just listen to East Texas, like when I went to audition for Love and Hip Hop, they didn't know, these people don't know the look in East Texas. They don't. I never thought about only thing East Texas really known about is football and violence. They don't really say nothing about the talent, really, the outside world.
Because East Texas lacks internet presence.
Yes. The only people we got out of my city is Trent and Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Trent Williams.
You got one person playing football and one that's an actor.
You have no artists. You have not one artist from East Texas signed a record label, Seppa Bone. And I don't think that was that big. I hope, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but we don't know too much about that. So it's hard to look down here from the other people, because they have nobody else to look at. Now, I'm gonna say this, and I mean everything I say. If those people that was really known for my city was to focus on our city, because in order for our city to get big, it need the big people. The little people can't really make it big. We're not looked at. It's to take the big people to get the exposure and the looks. And we have so many artists, and I be like, man, if I was a big person, sheesh.
But at the same time, if you get enough little people to holler at the same time, they could be heard just as much as that big person.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you got to think about it too. It's so hard.
It's hard.
It's hard to believe in
hard.
Long Beach because they're gonna be like, oh, these guys envying each other anyway. So I see why they don't do it. I see why big people don't come in our city and help us out. They hate on each other. I got people I grew up with will hate on you.
But it goes back to that one thing. We got to focus on the people that will.
Yeah.
We got to.
Focus on the people that support you.
Yeah.
If it's only 10, focus on them 10. And I promise you it's going to grow to 20 and 30 and 50 and so on and so on.
Like they say, yeah, you're right.
Man, I got jokers that don't support me. I mean, not that I care.
And I would be the one that they don't think that's gonna blow, be the one that blow. They didn't believe Kanye West was gonna blow. They didn't think Kanye was gonna blow until he blowed.
But Kanye had a hell of a work ethic.
Yes. And that's why I beat a lot of people at. That's why I beat a lot of people at.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that rap harder than me, go harder than me. I know it. They cannot mess with my
But it don't
work
make any difference if they only dropping something once a year.
It don't make no difference. It don't make no difference if they not pushing themselves. I keep telling them, bro, go perform. I ain't getting paid for it. Yes, you are. These people gonna hear your music. If they like it, they can go stream it. You know, you'll get a check for your streams if you're doing things right.
But listen at this. It goes back into the same thing you're doing. The number one thing you're trying to get them to do is listen to you, right? It's no different when it comes to you.
Yeah.
It's no different. Yeah. It's no different. You gotta lead by example, bro.
But how you saying that nobody want to perform? You perform now. You starting to separate yourself, and once you start separating yourself from the pack, then people gonna look, and once people see you out performing, they gonna be like, okay,
Thank you.
that's what's up.
Yeah,
you got enough nuts to even perform.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I've been show after show after shout out to distributor. Shout out to distributor. I met distributor in Dallas, in Arlington at One Love Lounge. And I performed at the One Love Lounge. And he liked my music so much. Like he be charging people to do these shows. He just be sending me flowers with my picture on there. Hey, you gonna do this for me? Hey, you gonna do this for me? Prime, or you wanna do this for me? It's like, hey, I'm trying to push you cause I like your music. And I'm like, dude, you don't even know me. Yeah, but I ain't tripping, I like your music. Man, whoever you is, man, I'm finna put you on every show. And like, I've been doing show after show after show after show. Show after show after show. And it's preparing me, I already know it's preparing me for that big show.
And making sure after you perform, you make sure you give them social media handles out too. So people can follow you right then and there.
Yeah. I got a couple verified people who follow me right now.
See?
Yeah, like I've been talking to a lot of, not a lot, but I've got a message from a lot of people that's mean something too.
That social media is big, man. It's part of it.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like it, but if you're gonna be in this industry,
You gotta get with it.
you gotta be with it. You gotta be on it.
Yeah. And I was watching it too on the documentary. They're like, they don't care about how hard you are. They want to see what you can bring to the table.
They want you to come with a fan base already.
Cause it's a business at the end.
Yeah.
It's a business.
Like,
This ain't charity.
You can't come sit at the table and get ready to sign off on a contract and you worry about everything, but how can we make this business grow? You can't.
Right.
It's a business. You gotta come with it.
Right.
Yeah.
They just want to put the money behind you. They want you to be already pretty much set. You just need a little bit of funding to take it all the way. They don't feel like building no fan base for you. Cause they go find somebody else. Talent just part of it these days. It used to be everything back in the day. But now,
you know and what you know.
oh shit, man, you got to entertain people. You got to entertain people. You got to have social media presence. You got to have this. You got to have that. But you just got to know the game you're playing, know the rules that go with it.
Yeah.
Or else don't play. So, man, tell them what videos they need to watch yours on YouTube so they can get their lazy self on YouTube right now. Go check them out.
When it comes to videos, I'm working on something big. And so I have like 2 videos that you can go look up.
Right.
Sleep Some, featuring Lil Pete, and Talk My Shit. That's what it's called, Talk My Shit. That's one of my favorite songs.
So the video you released was that about a month ago, 2 months ago?
Drip Season.
Yeah. Is that yours?
That's my song. It's collab with my partner, Sweets and Clint.
I wasn't sure whose song it was. I know if it was yours.
Yeah, it's my song. I featured them on there. They're my partners. And
I'm glad to know that. So now I could go back and post it now. Because I didn't post it because I didn't know whose song it was. I didn't want to give the wrong person. You know how people
both of them my brothers, so like we locked in to a point where
And all 3 of 8 on this song.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
And I got the Sassy Girls on there, man. Shout out to Sassy Girls, Sassy Collections, man. Shout out to them and TSF FS Studios.
Yeah, y'all had some girls on there.
Yeah. We even had Smitty on there.
Hey, shout out.
I knew that's who. I knew Smitty was
Gotcha.
on
Shout
there.
out to her.
We locked in. That's it. We locked in. Forever.
I've been watching her too. Like,
You know, me and Smitty did an interview about a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that girl crazy.
She funny.
We had a good time.
And she's
though.
real too. She gonna give it to how it's supposed to go. That's how it is. She gets on my butt too. That's the person that's in my life too. Real talk.
She is a trip. We had a real good time. I like every time she get excited. She
goofy.
slap her leg real hard.
Or she gonna tell you she gonna trip you. Or she funny, man.
Yeah.
I always talking numbers, but it's a real place.
Yeah.
Good
Great person,
people,
great
good
person.
people.
And she's and I'm telling you now, like,
Did you hear the cipher that she was recently on?
The East Texas Cipher with the girls?
she's crazy.
Yeah.
She crazy.
She
And Yams. Shout out to Yams too. Whole lot of Yams. Y'all go check out your Whole Lot of Yams.
Yeah.
She
Shout
hard.
out to Sergeant
All
B,
of
too.
them. Sergeant B.
They did a good job with that, man. I
did a
like
great
that.
job.
I like East Texas coming together and doing something.
That was a better cipher than the male cipher that we had down here. No cap.
Uh-oh. Hey. Yeah? Yeah?
Views count.
Yeah.
Views count.
I mean, views count.
Views count.
Them girls was on it.
And they was hard. And I'm not saying no pity pat. Let me explain something. I gotta say this.
Go ahead.
B King, if you hear this, you need to put K Breezy on your remix. Cause I just listened to K Breezy on Instagram on that remix. It be like the people that really go hard don't get the chance they supposed to have. And I be listening to K Breezy. She don't know me, but I know her.
She go hard.
She go hard, man.
Matter of fact, we trying to set up an interview with her right now as we talking. Trying to get it done next month.
She's hard, man. Like, she deserve it. She deserve it. It's like she deserve it.
Well, man, you deserve stuff too, man.
Yeah,
You know what
I'm gonna
saying?
get my flowers though. Get my flowers.
Get your flower. So you got music on?
Yeah, I'm on all platforms.
Yeah.
Apple, Spotify. I'm on every platform. My favorite song to push and have people listen to is called Going Hard. I haven't shot my video today because it's going to be a big video and I got a bigger creation. I got a bigger visual than what I'll be usually doing. And I want it to be perfect. So I've been kind of holding back and getting stuff in order for that video. But when I get that video out, but you can go stream it on everywhere. Going Hard, Talk My Shit. I got a lot of stuff. I got an album coming out. 0126 is on the way.
So it's under Zulu?
Zulu.
Just straight Zulu?
Zulu, Zulu.
Okay.
You go on my website, it also could take you to their...
You got
It's
the
easy to
website.
go to his website.
Yeah.
There's so many Zulu.
So tell them the website one more time.
My website is www.zuluworld.net. And you just go, you subscribe, you go down there, you're going to see the music.
So you're going to see everything?
You're going to see everything. You can book your studio sessions. You can...
And if you have a hard time finding his website, go to his Instagram, Zulu, ZULU.903.
And link your bio.
And click the link in there.
Yeah, it's in my bio. And yeah.
Eshia Rae got the parting words? Or is that it for you?
Hey, we working, man. Just stay tuned. We have an announcement that we're gonna be making at the beginning of December. So I want everybody to stay tuned. We're gonna need y'all support. So get ready to get Instagram ready.
We lit.
We want y'all tagging.
Oh, yeah.
Tagging.
Make sure you tag Takeover so we do our part.
We got you, I swear.
Appreciate it.
Man, and I want to say I appreciate what you're doing for him too.
Thank you.
You can, I'm not saying I never met Zulu or nothing like that, but you can tell from the live I seen to now, I see a difference. You know what I'm saying? And then, just coordinating this interview. Used to be, you was getting stuff ready, the days, time, with, you just,
she organized.
You just working it, you know what I'm saying? And that worked. You see, we all here right now.
Right.
So that worked out really good. And I appreciate y'all coming down, man. Take y'all time
for real. Thank you,
to
man.
come down to old Louisiana. But I'm an East Texas boy, so Texas gonna stick together. Longview gonna stick together. You see, I got my shirt on.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Shout
out to Longview Lobos, man. Go.
L up.
I'm a Marshall Mary, so you know.
Oh God! You don't sit on this interview this time and tell me you're a Maverick. Well, we don't beat y'all about 20 years in a row, so we gonna let y'all have it.
Hey, y'all can beat us on the
Marshall,
floor.
they be get some tough teams. Just Longview,
Y'all got us in 2015. I was pissed. I said, how the hell we let Marshall beat us?
Hey, man.
I ain't been to a Longview Marshall game since the last fight, the one that had the big fight on the field.
Man,
I don't plan on going back to no more.
Yeah, man.
Y'all gonna stay off the back.
All right, we gonna leave you alone about Marshall, man.
No, for real.
Like I said, man, I appreciate
Shout out
y'all.
Marshall, Texas, for real though.
Appreciate having y'all down, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you for
Till next time,
You'll see us again.
Oh, I'm gonna see y'all again.
You'll see us again.
Next time, there it is.
Yeah.